Come on in, you guys. It's day number 16 of my 365-day ice bath challenge. And today I have a very special ice bath that I will be doing. As you can see, it has been snowing here in South Carolina today. And so we probably got, where I live, probably 4 to 5 inches of snow. And just so you know, this is the good kind of snow. This is the kind you can pack. And really, I mean, it's kind of powdery. You can see it just kind of falls apart. But I thought, you know what? I usually get in that Morozco Forge. And by the way, it's covered with snow, the top of the Morozco Forge, the ice tank. And I get in there. But how about use what God gave me today, nature gave me today, the universe, whatever you believe in, and basically do snow angels in the snow. How cool would that be for the cold thermogenesis today? So those of you that are new, yes, I've been going live every day, right about this time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, since the beginning of the year. My goal is to do 5 minutes in an ice bath, typically over there in the Morozco Forge. Around 32, 33 degrees is what it stays most of the time. This is pure snow. So Jimmy about to put his whole body into some snow, but I can't imagine it would be that much different than being in the Morozco Forge. We're about to find out. I have not rolled around in this, so I don't even know what the feeling is like being on it. And you know, like you go to the beach and you try to like bury yourself. I wonder if I could try to bury myself in the snow. Who wants to see that? So I put out a poll on my story, who wants to see me go in the snow for my cold therapy. 80% of you said, yep, I want to see that. 20% went, nah, I'm good. So the 80%, you win. You win, you win. All right, so let's get this show on the road. I don't have my timer, partly because I'm just having fun today. And if I'm down in that icy, snowy kind of gunk down there, I'm going to be getting some good stuff. So, all right. Is the snow done for your area? Yes, we got, most of it started around 1 a.m. And it tapered off in terms of the snow around like 8 o'clock. And it was this mix of kind of sleet, freezing rain, snow, pretty much the rest of the day. And it ended maybe about an hour ago. It started or stopped coming. We may have a few more little flutters, but this is the vast majority of what we're going to get. All right, guys. I don't know what this is going to feel like, but I'm in 32 degree water all the time. Can this be that bad? Should I dive into it? Bombs away! All right. I just need to do what I do in the cold tank. I just need to go down, right? Why is this harder than getting into the tank? So Parkman says, do Elsa from Frozen. Let it go, let it go. All right, here we go. It's intense, guys. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh. Oof. Yep, definitely gotta breathe. All right, I'm gonna chill here a second, literally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is more intense. It's more fun, but it's more intense. Especially the vagus nerve, the back of my, back of my neck, back of my head. I can feel that. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. It feels so weird because I'm used to getting in cold water, but this is not water. Oh. If you're just joining us, yes, Jimmy is in snow, wearing shorts, like a dumbass. Oh, goodness, this is rough, you guys. Oh, it's a different kind of sensation than the Morasco Forge. Oh, oh, goodness gracious. All right, I think I've been in here maybe 3 minutes, so I'm just gonna rough shot it, guesstimate when 5 minutes is up. I don't think I'm quite there yet. But when it snows, you go play in it. You grab it and you plop it on you. That's how I roll. Oh, the back of my head, that's the weirdest sensation, you guys. Because I'm laying in pure ice snow. And that back of my head, it's giving me a weird, almost headachy sensation. I don't like that. If I could mitigate that, I think I'll make the 5 minutes. But that head is just, feels like somebody's clubbing me over the back of my head. Ah. As always, the hands are the worst. I got me some ice in the hands. Oh, prickly, prickly, prickly. Actually, overall, it's not so bad. I mean, I'm used to doing cold. So this is not that much different than the ice bath. And ironically enough, I'm actually starting to warm up. It's so weird. I'm laying on pure snow and it's getting warm, especially on my backside. That is the weirdest, freakiest sensation in the world. I know there's consciously snow on my body, and yet I'm getting warmer. I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. I think that's going to be a good 5 minutes. Like I said, I didn't bring the timer out today. I just wanted to have fun, and I knew I could guesstimate 5 minutes. So, oh, this is fun, guys. Woo! 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 Oh. Oh, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up I come. Woo! Oh, look at the snow angel. Isn't it pretty? Oh, goodness, guys. So this morning, I was out here, and it had already snowed maybe a couple of inches at that point. And on my porch here, one of my chickens was sitting right down there. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing out of the coop? And so I had to grab her and take her back to the coop. Somehow she got out of the coop during the night, and now she was stuck in the snowstorm. So... yes, this is in lieu of the cold plunge today, because guess what? I just got pretty cold, so yes. Wish I had some snow, says MLC. So yes, this was my cold thermogenesis today. Trust me, I am feeling it, and my hands are very numb, toes, literally everything. The worst thing that I don't usually get is I was laying directly the back of my head, the whole back of my head, in the snow. And so the backside of my head was like literally getting cold, and it was causing kind of a headache feeling. And so that was very uncomfortable. At one point I had to stick my hand behind my head. So yes, if you guys are just joining in, this is day number 16 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. Because it snowed here in South Carolina today, I thought it would be fun for today's cold thermogenesis to roll around in the snow and make snow angel. And as you just saw, those of you that were here, covered myself in snow. That was a weird sensation. It was very similar with the temperature change, but having snow behind my head, and like I said, it was causing that kind of feeling like a headache. I had to eventually like stick a hand back there to just lift my head up a little bit out of that. The rest of the body actually did very well. The backside of my body got warm, just like it does in the Morozco Forge. I bet if I went and popped in the Morozco Forge, I'm not going to because I did plenty of time in the snow, but if I got in there now, I bet it wouldn't feel cold at all because my body's cold just like it would be from the Morozco Forge. So, but I thought that would be fun today to show you, since we got so much snow, me being in the snow. And if you came in late and you missed it, yes, Jimmy Moore just got in some snow. We had about 4 or 5 inches here today in South Kakalaki. And I thought, you know what, that'll be a fun way to do the cold thermogenesis today. I know a lot of people, they live in the north and they get snow all the time, and this is how they do their ice baths during this time of the year. So they usually have to hammer through ice and get into an ice bath that way. That's pretty intense. And all right, I think it's back. Sorry, we had a little technical glitch there for a second. I have a bucket list thing that I want to do, you guys. I want to be able to go into a frozen lake where it's cut out like a hole and get into that. I mean, I'm already there with the Morozco Forge and getting in the tank, but I think I could probably handle it already. But yes. All right, let's go back while I was rolling around in the snow. I've got to see what you guys are saying. So let me scroll back to the top. Again, if you joined in late, I am doing 365 days of an ice bath challenge. And here in day number 16, because I have 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground, I decided let's just wallow around in the snow. So I covered myself in the snow, did a snow angel. And yeah, whew, that was intense. That was awesome. I could probably do it again tomorrow, but I'm sure because it's going to be cold, it's still going to be on the ground. It might be a little more crystallized. It hurts when it's like more icy than it is. Today it was very powdery snow. Sharon says, yes, snow angel. Holly says, is the snow done for your area? Yes. You the man, says Sharon. Thank you. Coach Jimmy says, bulletproof. Oh my word, Jimmy, this makes me cold, says Mama Ors. Well, keep in mind, Mama Ors, I usually get into that ice tank, the Morozco Forge, and it's cold set at 32 degrees. And so I'm used to getting in very cold water, and you see all the chunks of ice in there. Maybe it's different for the brain to see someone in snow like you just saw me, but no, it really was no different other than just the texture of that snow being around me. It was pretty much the same. Taking one for the team, yes. Hey, it was fun. It was fun. Jeremy says, yes. Linda says, I'm sitting here with a huge grin on my face. Thank you for doing this. This made my day. Thank you. Like I said, we have free snow. Why would I not take advantage of it? It'd be crazy to go into an ice bath tank when I have snow out there. Yes, yeah. This is better. We can see your fingers actually freezing. Yes, Parkman. Yes. Sharon said it made my day too. Thank you. Would be great if a neighbor had seen this. No, I got a weirdo neighbor that way. We got brand new neighbors there, and they kind of ish talk. Across the street, they just hide in their house. Yeah, I don't have good neighbors, but I'm a good neighbor. I keep the neighborhood exciting, let's put it that way. So yes, guys, thank you so much for joining in today. If you missed it earlier, I did do my cold plunge ice bath in the snow today. We had about maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow here in South Carolina today, and I thought, let's just dive into it and make a go of it. And I got to say, it was pretty pleasurable. If I could jump into a tank of snow, I would do that. That was kind of fun. Like I said, the very worst part was laying down directly in that snow on the back of my head, because as it got up really high on the back of my head, I could feel myself getting a little bit of like a brain freeze, like you do when you drink a Slurpee or a milkshake too fast. So it had that kind of sensation. I was like, whoa, I don't like that. So, but the rest of it was just like the ice bath, just like being in the Morosco Forge. Any thoughts on the challenge with Metabolic Mike, says Parkman. Challenge? What challenge? I'm trying to remember. Did he do a challenge, or is this something that you came up with? I'm not sure what the challenge is. But I will be back to the normal ice tank tomorrow, the Morosco Forge. And yeah, we'll get back in there. He does much shorter plunges. Oh, that's right. You are the one that said who could stay in the longest. And it's not about that. Like, Mike has done this for a little while, and he does like 1 or 2 minutes in the morning, 1 or 2 minutes in the afternoon, and he's done. In fact, Mike was the one that recommended this tank to me. So he's watching my 5-minute jaunts every day in 32 degrees. I still can't get over Sean Baker, the carnivore diet guy, got in for the first time the other day. And he did well. He was in for 2 minutes, and he was like, it's cold. I'm like, yeah, it sure is. But he wasn't breathing at all. You got to breathe your way into that cold. You can't just get in and not let that heart rate, and not let it go crazy. You need to. Now, that was one thing in the snow, by the way, today. Usually I get into the Morosco Forge, and because the water is touching every part of my body, I have to breathe my way to calm down. In the snow, there were parts of my body that weren't covered with snow at the beginning. And so I didn't really have to breathe a lot. Once I started dumping all the snow on top of my body, then is when I had to kind of breathe a bit. And I did, but it wasn't too bad. He does the lake plunges. Yes, he does. Sean's a tough guy, and it was hard for him. See, I try to tell people, especially the people that hate on me. They're like, oh, you're so fat. I don't know why you're so fat. I'm like, can you do cold? Let's see you do the cold thermogenesis. Most could not, would not. They would cry like a little baby after a minute and say, please get me out of this. But that's all right. We all have our different levels. And this is my level, and I'm happy with that. All right, guys, go enjoy the rest of your day. My Cowboys are playing right now, so I want to try to go catch some of that game. And yeah, thanks for watching me play in the snow. Hope you enjoyed this here today. Cassandra said, oh no, I missed it. I was in my pool doing a cold plunge. I hope you post pictures. If you go back and watch the replay, Cassandra, you can see all about it. But yes, I will likely make a reel of that moment when I made the snow angel, not having any clothes on except for my shorts. And so that's coming. People have been saying, in fact, Dr. Rimka, who does cold plunges, she's like, please tell me you're going to go out in the snow today and do snow angels. I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to do that. So I'll make a reel of that probably tomorrow morning to post. Sharon says, go Cowboys! Yes, I got my jersey here somewhere. Here we are. Here's my jersey. Go Dub Boys. Dub Boys. Yeah, if they're going to win, this is going to be the year that they do it. So, oops. Cowboys. Cowboys. All right, guys. Let me rock off of here for now. Thank you so much for watching. And go do a cold plunge. Go do a cold shower. Do something, because it's going to help you in your health. We'll see you next time.